Well, the start here will be full of impact. We've had the most amazing first weekend of finals, have we saved the best till last. Souths get us underway. Keary sends Matt Lodge tearing back. There's Campbell Graham, who's one of the inclusions back in the South Sydney team. And Kaloamatangi and Totola there too. Now Tupou, back from the groin problem, plays his 22nd finals game today, and he's 15 out from the Roosters line. Verrills for Maria Hargreaves. He only played 12 minutes because of the hamstring last week. It was all precautionary though, and he's out there, and so is Victor Radley. All the talk of Manu missing, but the inflictor returns after a week on the sideline. And now Nichols races out to put a shot on JWH. 10 out from the halfway. Verrill sends it back to Walker. What about his individual try last week? It was unbelievable to watch. And down to Alex Johnston. He had scored in 8 matches in succession until last week, where the Roosters denied him his tax now. The crowd are already into this. And there's Latrell, the dummy half, and away to Murray. I noticed he kept himself out of the firing line for the first defensive set. He got knocked flat on his back with tackle number 2 in the match on Friday night gone. Here's Totola. Muscles his way up over the halfway. Cook returning. And Nichols with a run. It's a good set for Souths. Both teams testing each other out early. And Lachlan Ilias kicks high in the air. Tupou the catcher, and Walker in the front line with Kaloamatangi and Campbell Graham, and they put a push on. Strong, imposing defence by South Sydney. And now Swaliti. And Angus Crichton scored the first ever try at the new stadium. He's been wonderful in the last month. 180 metres a try assist, 2 line breaks for Crichton last week in the 10-point victory. Played by Lodge, and Tedesco with his first carry. Runs into Murray, who had his back turned. The Rooster fans wanted a penalty. They didn't get one. And again, it's Walker who'll kick, and he's taken the ground by Arrow, and a bit of an extra shove while he's on the deck. Oh, Mitchell's kicked it straight back.
What happened then? Is that a kicking, Jill?
Well, I think he wanted to start one. The Roosters didn't want to have any part of it.
I haven't seen that for 30 years. Cessnock beat Curry. It's the last time I saw that.
Brad Fittler, what a weird start.
Well, it's incredible, Danny. I've got to say, I've never heard noise so intense. I know Latrell was talking about booing, but both sets of fans are booing the opposite. So there's just a boo going around the stadium at the moment. Conditions absolutely perfect.
Here's Lodge, Freddie. Rampaging out on the left-hand edge. And Keary throws a pass that was forward. It was well forward. Hutchison went for the corner.
It was a real chance. Keary just goes down that left-hand short side. I'm not sure about the play one kick. It just gifted field position.
It was premeditated.
Yeah, they wanted to defend. And they get away with one here because there was an overlap on that left-hand side of the field, and Luke Keary's as good on short sides as anyone.
Oh, Maria Hargreaves tried to line Milne up and whack him. He got a ball away somehow. That was a great bit of play.
It's on in the background. It's on.
Oh.
Victor.
Radley and Milne.
He's on his own.
It's Radley versus 4 Rabbits. Now Walker comes in. You don't want Sam Walker. You want Maria Hargreaves on your side, don't you?
These are 2 players that don't mind a bit of nickel.
Just separate, guys. Nat.
Milne and Radley.
Stand over here. Stand back.
Radley took exception to something that happened. I'm sure we'll get a replay.
Oh, how good's it?
Oh, yeah.
The crowd are egging them on.
It was an offload.
What do you got?
And then Milne wouldn't let go.
Oh.
Play the ball.
It's a bit of a wrestle.
Let's go. Play the ball.
That's a lovely.
Tackle 1.
Play the ball.
That's romance in Andrew Johns' life.
Well, just watch this next couple of minutes.
Oh, this is what you live for as a footy fan.
Talk.
Jared's ready.
And I reckon hats off to Ashley Klein for letting it go. Oh, no, he hasn't. The touch is in and he wants something done about it.
No.
He said, I'm going to do the talking, you're not going to blow up. Okay, so it's been identified that a punch has been thrown. You're on the bin.
No. 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 Do you understand what's at stake here?
They handled it so well until that last bit.
Look at Victor. He is filthy.
Can you challenge? That.
Hold there.
Oh, severe defence there. Maria Hargreaves and Crichton. And here goes to Tola. One of the Roosters can make this work for them here. Try and inspire them. Murray tackled by Lodge and Butcher. Now Elias almost through a hole. Good tackle, Butcher. Murray into the line, away to Walker. Here's Mitchell. Here's Johnston. The first try to the try-scoring freak. He's got 29 in the season now.
There against a 12-man defensive team of the Roosters. Last play, they decided to run the ball. Cam Murray, Harvey Norman replay. Latrell Mitchell gets the ball and his speed gets at the line, frees up his centre, and then who else? Alex Johnson over in the corner. What a start by the Bunnies.
Yeah, well, you see, on the last play, the defence doesn't move up. The Roosters are just going sideways. See number 7, Sam Walker, holding their line. And with Latrell Mitchell going at you with time and skill, he throws a beautiful pass to Tass, who puts the try-scoring machine, Alex Johnston, over in the corner.
And normally Joseph Suoli'i would be up on the end of the line. There's the Telstra fan cam. They're going bananas, the Rabbitohs fans. But it should never have happened. The bunker, stay out of the play. Come in on try-scoring decisions, not in the run of the game. Latrell nails it.
Glorious kick.
Stay behind, guys. Not early. You got that, yeah? Oh, yeah.
Well, the Roosters tore out of the blocks last week, and Souths have got the first try here. Let's see if they can cash in again with Radley in the bin. Andrew Johns not happy about that decision. Brad Fittler, down to you.
It was quite appropriate. Alex Johnson scored in the northwestern corner. When every single South Sydney player ran out of the tunnel to start the game, they all looked over to their left-hand side where all the South Sydney fans are seated, and he scored right in front of them. What a moment.
What do you think about the sin bin, Brad?
Oh, it's ridiculous.
Well, they need to forget about the sin bin now, the Roosters. They need to get on with this game. There's still about 7 minutes to go with 12 men.
Good tackle, Hutchison. Now Ilias keeps it alive. Now Cook dances away. He beat Perils. He actually went behind Walker there, and he had the presence of mind to stop on his run, so there was no penalty. Sam Verrills, Gold Coast Titans bound next year. Is this his last game as a Rooster? Ilias. A shallow kick, which is taken well. I think it's Hutchison again. It says a bit about the makeup of Drew Hutchison that Trent Robinson just wants him in the team. It doesn't matter the position.
Jai Arrow on Tupou.
Swali'i. What an athlete. And they can't stop him yet. He's still charging, driving his legs. And he's 1 of 6 again for his team. That's a heck of a run from the teenager. Now Tedesco up against Tass, who stuck to him. On the scrum line, on the 30-metre line, the ball is played. Lodge. Here's the Rooster chant. Here's Verrills. Down the right-hand side, Tedesco joining in off Walker. He goes into the defence once again. Cody Walker and Isaiah Tass bring him to ground. Momirovski away to Sam Walker. Maria Hargreaves centre field. Sent out to Keary and Crichton back on the angle. He wanted to offload, but they were a bit too deep for the pass, so he hangs on to it. Now Verrills, now Maria Hargreaves. They're playing at pace here, the Roosters. JWH 4 metres out. Totola made the tackle. Walker's going to kick to the air. He wants one. Up he goes. He goes over the top of everyone. Momirovski with a collect and a kick. Oh, that was neat work by Momirovski.
Yeah, playing to their strengths. Nice kick by Sam Walker for Suoli'i. There's a height difference, and he can leap the young man. Suoli'i just goes up, goes through the both of them. Momirovski does extremely well to catch and kick in the one motion. Time in possession is really important when you go down to 12 men.
Well, here's Lodge. Curious he was named on the bench. I sort of felt the way he's been going that he was always going to start against the South Sydney big men. Now Nat Butcher, one of the 4 Roosters to play every game this season. Here into the line, Crichton. Excellent tackle, Ilias. Short side now. Walker sends it away. Hutchison. Oh, that was a really important tackle, which he slipped out of. Crichton again. He scored last week and he's got another one. The Roosters drag one back with Radley in the bin.
Well done, Roosters. 12 on the field. They were really patient the last set. They got a repeat set and they built pressure. Geez, he's been Mr. Fix-It for the Roosters this year. Drew Hutchison, Harvey Norman replay, Sam Walker playing on the left-hand side of the field. He just breaks tackles, gets back to the middle, and then a nice direct run by Crichton. The Roosters, they can level this up with 12 men on the field.
Isn't this game shaping up?
Oh, yeah.
The intensity will lift when Victor Radley comes back onto the field. I've got to say, great ball movement. You can just see the difference playing in the day. Telstra fan camp. Now the Roosters fans are on their feet.
They're going to have to do it a different way here today. This is the first time they've been behind at the start of a game since round 19 versus the Knights. They've been really good out of the blocks of late, but they've regrouped well. They've got over the disappointment of losing Victor Radley. Now they're on the score sheet.
So Sam Walker, perfect with the boot last week. What a turnaround in his goal kicking from last year. She's going to do it tough, that Roosters fan. It's that sort of day. The stakes don't get much higher than this. Do or die. Walker leaves it outright.
Stay behind.
Trell kicks long. Keary sends Lodge back in his 100th NRL game today. He might have wondered whether he was going to get back on the field this year after what happened over in New Zealand. Radley's still a couple of minutes away. Oh, Tupou got it away out the back. It was marginal, but it was play on. Yes, Freddie?
Yeah, he's become quite the weapon, Angus Crichton. Scored the first try for the Roosters last week in very similar fashion to the way he scored the first try for the Roosters this week.
Played in centre field, Ria Hargreaves, Verrills, Butcher. Cody Walker combining with Cam Murray. Here's Verrills. Sprints for 15 metres. That was neat work. Tedesco. Johnston. He's had it nabbed away from him by Swali'i. And the ball goes back. It's another set of 6. That was a spectacular leap by the teenager. And Walker goes one way. Stop, prop, comes back the other. Runs around a few of them, fires it over to Crichton. Crichton with a step, can't beat Kalamatangi. Goes down to the tackle, played it back quickly. Walker with his Harbour Bridge pass. Tupou with a try. Breathtaking from the Roosters.
Sam Walker. Sammy Walker handling back-to-back plays, doubling up, tripling up on his plays, and just seeing the game so well. Came down a short side, went back to the middle. They found Angus Crichton, who put it in them. Similar to the last try, they got Angus in the backfield. Harvey Norman replay, and then double up on the plane. Have a look at that, 30-metre pass, straight over the top. When you talk about vision, this young man sees the game like all the greats.
Yeah, a great management of possession. The Bunnies have only had 2 sets since Victor Radley's gone off the field. They've dominated the possession, the Roosters, and Sam Walker. Well, no one finds space like Sam Walker. Telstra fan cam. They're happy, the Roosters supporters.
Well, the damage has been done in the middle of the field. Sam Verrills, he put a dent in them. Their ruck defence, their market defence, the Rabbitohs, have to improve that.
Yeah, James Tedesco, we just expect him to be in the game all the time. He's already had 5 runs for nearly 70 metres. He was the one with the offload. Freddie?
Yeah, talking about Angus Crichton before. Every time he runs, he looks like he's able to get an offload. He hasn't thrown one yet, but I'd keep an eye on him. I'm not sure the last time his team scored 2 tries while they're down to 12 men. Victor Radley is about to come back onto the field.
He'll be on good terms with himself, Victor.
They might ask him to stay off.
Yeah, to play with 12. Walker from wide out. It's starting to swing, but not enough.
Very good.
Don't get in Victor's way in the next little while. Lodge screams back. His 9th game for the Roosters, 14 at the Warriors, 65 for the Broncos, and 12 with the West Tigers. Way back, 2014-15 at the start of his career. Brings up the century of appearances in the NRL today. Tupou playing it. Now Radley. Tackled strongly there by Nichols and Cook. And Crichton, another decisive run. A metre or 2 out from the halfway. Verrills taken by Tedesco. Look out! Tedesco sees some space, but it's cut down there by Kalamatangi. Walker. And Mitchell takes it. Well, Trent Robinson came out in support of Latrell this week and said, look, the booing last week, I get. It shouldn't happen this week. I don't think they were reading the paper. The Roosters fans.
He'll get one here. He's staying down. It was Jared Warrior-Hargreaves that came over the top.
I thought he missed him, Billy. Came over the top of the swinging arm. I think he hit Luke Keary.
He's got a bit to say. Latrell, just watch number 8.
Play the ball here, Latrell, let's go.
He put him on the top of the head. There wasn't a whole heap in it.
He's lucky he wasn't an inch lower with his arm, because that would have clocked him.
He's surrendering down.
Didn't like it, Latrell.
Yeah, last week, Jared Hargreaves, he went hard at Latrell a few times. He's the leader of the pack, Jared.
Well, the fans are going at him twice as hard.
Once again, that set of 6, the ruck defence really loose by the Bunnies.
66% of the ball with the Roosters here. Through the first nearly 16 minutes. There's a tackle out to defensive assault. Stirring defence on Burgess. Now out to Elias. They're going to go wide to try to go forward. And here's Campbell Graham. He's played 2 games in the last 9 weeks. Tedesco back and Graham crashes into him.
Yeah, with an aggressive defensive line, it means you have to be nice and tight. There's space out there if the Rabbitohs are willing to use the football. That's when they're at their best.
He just goes sprinting straight at the big man and does not care, and he slips an offload away. What a talent. Played by Radley. Now Rhea Hargreaves. Straight up the middle, and he's able to play it quickly here, and Verrills again with room to run. This is a powerful set. Lukiri. Latrell's waiting for it. You can see it coming, couldn't you, with Latrell head out firstly, saying, I don't know about all this booing, and then Robinson came back and urged his own fans to give him a fair go. Well, it's as loud as it was, if not louder than last week. Yes, Brad?
Well, every tackle then, the Roosters left a South Sydney player on the ground. Cam Murray was just getting himself back in the line. They're taking plenty of petrol out of the Bunnies.
Mavilli! Great tackle, Radley.
In an era where there's a lot of wrestling, and teams like to absorb the runners, and then 2 and 3 players come in.
This is hard.
That is out of the window with the Roosters. They are hitting old school with their shoulders.
He's no good.
Tedesco here, he's got the wobbles.
I'm leaning towards more.
He'll be.
Well, Ashley Klein saying he's leaning towards more, which means at least 10 in the bin.
He's got a bit of form here, Burgess. He can get clumsy at times.
He's hitting right on the chin.
I can't hear.
Oh, it's on report.
Yeah, there's mitigating factors there, okay, and I'll probably come off the shoulder. James!
Tedesco's off.
Independent doctor's asking.
Independent doctor. He did wobble a little bit, James Tedesco. He lays motionless, but then when he gets to his knees, he's just a little bit unstable there.
Gee.
That's not good signs for James Tedesco.
And no Manu today either.
Still happy with the report?
It might be the 18-year-old at fullback.
Here we go.
Well, this is a big moment in the game, and they've got Kevin Nguama on the bench. I thought it was an unorthodox selection, but it's paid dividends right now.
Billy, keep your eyes on Joseph. See what he does at fullback, his positioning. How he combines an attack with his halves.
He's played a lot of fullback.
Who's the captain?
His teammates have all come over there and given him a pat on the back and a rev up, so he's the man. Yes, Brad?
Well, I'm sure that's why Kevin Nguama was put on the bench instead of Adam Kieran, just to cover Daniel Tupou and any outside back that got hurt.
Yeah. Well, it was a prudent insurance policy. So Maria Hargreaves crashes into the defence. Burgess straps the big dog up, and now Radley, 13 on 13. Murray with a good tackle. Lodge, is that high? That's Burgess again.
Yeah, mate.
Well, the crowd's gone up. It's down the Roosters' end of the field.
Tom.
That's come up off the ball.
That's off the ball too.
We're not going to argue.
10 minutes.
Back away. I will deal with it.
That's 10 minutes.
Back away. Okay, so what's happened? We gave you some benefit of the doubt with that one there. You're very careless here. You're in the bin.
Well, there's been 2 sin bins and they probably don't deserve it, but it's evened it up anyway.
I don't think they agree with you, Bill. The Roosters fans.
I'm sure they don't.
No, I get that, but I don't believe there was much force in that one.
It's given them an HIA interchange as well. So Lodge is probably due for a break. So there's another bit of fortune for the Roosters.
Well, you can get a little bit careless. Burgess, well, here go the Roosters.
Well, they scored with 12 against 13. They've got 13 against 12 now. What can they do? Takeaho. Dropped down by Arrow and Cody Walker. Ferrells for Keary, for Sam Walker and Joseph Swali'i, knocked over. Good defence. Oh no, it's a high tackle.
Another one.
They're playing 9 soon.
Mate, I'm telling you.
Where's my shot?
Same as everyone, pick it up.
Joseph looked really dangerous out wide. He created an opportunity. Decided to run the football. A little goose step. Oh,
That's bad.
well, that's worse. He'll be sitting off the field too. Rotane Mill.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh.
For how long? That's the
Gee.
question. Is it 10 minutes or is it off?
Okay, so there's force in it. It's careless. It's in the bin.
Oh dear. Oh, life doesn't get any better for a Roosters fan.
There we go.
13 on 11.
Is that part of the Telstra fan cam? Because it's just been all over the Roosters of late.
Well, how do both teams handle this?
What's the difference? Was it about a minute ago? Burgess got sin bin.
Less than a minute. Burgess has got 9 minutes 25. Mills got 9 minutes 54. Oh. This is an almost impossible task for South to keep them out here. Radley tackled by Murray and Havili. Within 6 of the line now, and Havili, that's good defence. Slings Sam Berrells into the ground. He felt every bit of that, Sam. Keary, Walker, Crichton, lost the ball. Good tackle.
No, you're right,
The Rabbitohs. Last week, the first try, Angus Crichton went through Lachlan Ilias. That time, a young halfback stood tall, dropped late, shoulder up under the ball. He's got a great physique to defend like that, Lachlan Ilias. Real nuggety and strong. That's his technique. Drop late, hit up hard under the ball.
Emma, some injury news.
With James Tedesco, it's a category 2, so he gets the full 15 minutes to be assessed, as opposed to a cat 1 where they're showing more severe symptoms and they're automatically ruled out.
All right, thanks, Emma. Roosters sweating on that penalty. Tackle from the Roosters, and Butcher at the forefront of it with Rhea Hargreaves. Murray for Havili. They go over the halfway. Havili plays it. Cook goes left. Cody Walker and the trail now. Walker, Sam around the legs, and Momirovski there as well to assist. It comes back to Cody. He's hardly seen the ball, Cody Walker. 6 again.
Well, time in possession. Near impossible to score a try. 11 versus 13.
Murray centre field. Cook goes right, and the Billy charges. Butcher in there to make the tackle. Cook away to Walker. Mitchell, Latrell Mitchell scores. They've got 11 on the field, and they've gone over.
Well, the good players make the impossible possible. And Cody Walker and Latrell Mitchell, they never left each other's pockets. They stayed together and peppered this left-hand side as their go-to side, and they used the size and strength of Latrell Mitchell. Harvey Norman replay. Cody Walker, nice decoy run by Jai Arrow, and then too big and too strong for Latrell Mitchell.
And Sam Walker gets himself in a pretty awkward position here, Billy. From that back on, just watch Sam Walker. So he gets himself in an awkward position. Mondarowski is isolated. There was no reason for Sam Walker to come in there. Thought that lead runner. There he is, the superstar. You just get the feeling he's warming up Latrell.
Billy, there's a long way to go with these sin bins.
Yeah, just watch it here. I have no doubt that Verrills, he had Jai Arrow. Sam Walker got up and got no man's land. And Latrell, he only needs half a yard.
Well, you put another number over there. You get another number over there. You've got Latrell Mitchell and Cody Walker on the left-hand side of the field. There'd be hardly anyone over to the right.
Well, they had 6 defenders there, Bill. The Roosters. There was a 5-man attacking raid. Sam got himself in an awkward position.
Mitchell from wide out. Drills it. Could not ask for any more. Sport at its best, and the theatre to go with it. Emma, some news?
Huge news for the Roosters. James Tedesco has passed his HIA. He'll be back on the field in 7 minutes, Matt.
Thanks, Emma. So my question I was going to pose to you, Billy, there's a long way to go. There's 5 minutes until they get their full complement back. Hypothetically, if Souths could get the full complement back and lead, what sort of confidence would they get out of that?
Well, it's exactly what the Roosters did. When they lost Victor Radley, they piled on points. They scored 2 tries. Well, they've gone after Latrell here again, and
it's Jared again.
Jared again.
I think originally it was Sam Walker.
Well, this is exactly what the Roosters did. They had time in possession when they were down men.
And Sammy Walker goes up, and then it's not Jared. Sam Walker.
No little force here, okay?
There's not a heap of force in that, but they get some dead time now. They'll kick the touch, and they'll hold the football.
Oh!
Just.
It was a good shank.
Just.
Oh. Here's Jai Arrow now. Tackled by Taukeaho. And Havili, he's been strong since he's been out here. A robust run from him. And Walker for Arrow. Can't slip away from Butcher. Cook's marshalling the troops. He's going to head right. Murray slams into the defence. He's put down by Rhea Hargreaves.
He's hit high then.
Oh, Murray's giddy. Oh, after last week, they do not need Murray with another head knock.
Look at the look on Jared. Can we get that clip again? You can see Jared staring down Cam Murray. whether Cam Murray's playing so we can see the replay. That's all fair game. When you watch Murray when he's on the ground, Jared is just eyeballing.
Oh. Well, Murray's still with the trainer getting an on-field examination.
Have a look. Standing over his prey. Looks like he's playing. Look at that look.
NFL.
Stay back here, Jared. Jared. Hey.
What a game. What a game we've got here.
Play the ball.
Thumbs up.
Tackle 4. Stay on the line.
I'm wondering for how long.
Stay on the line.
Keep an eye on Murray. JWH is. Totola now. Fifth tackle. Ilias to Kalawamatangi. I think they were trying to... Oh, it's play on. It's play on. It's out to Graham. Campbell Graham.
It's in.
Graham against the sideline. Well, the Roosters stopped. Mitchell played the whistle and South might have jagged another one.
I've been watching...
Tackle. They'll have no try. When the ball comes out, just confirm it does go forward and it doesn't go backwards.
I've been watching Keon
Make sure there's
Kalawamatangi
no strip or anything.
off the ball, and he's been screaming at Ilias to get him one-on-one with Keary and also Drew Hutchison. There's a target there for the tearaway back rower. What
There's a
happened?
hand on the ball here.
Well, he's playing at the ball. This is going
Keon
to be...
Kalawamatangi loses possession of the ball, just looking to see what direction it travels.
It's Drew Hutchison. He gets a hand on the ball. Does he play at the hand or at the ball?
Well, they're trying to prevent the offload.
He's knocked it out.
It's the last tackle.
It's a loose carry from Keon Kalawamatangi. The ball is knocked on. We have a decision.
Play the ball. Hey, no,
Freddie.
just the last tackle, it's just a knock on.
When Tane Milne was sin bin, it goes in the way of the Roosters. Billy Slater said that's how the Roosters handle this. Since then, they've dropped the ball, given a penalty, a 6 again, conceded a try, and another penalty. Not a good way.
So, oh, here he is.
And a drop ball.
A drop ball. As Aria Hargreaves gallops to the bench.
Another victory for Ilias.
Well, up against 11 men, they just haven't given themselves an opportunity to strike. Strike while the prey's down.
And look at Ilias, and nice and tight there. And plenty said there. Campbell Graham over the top of Angus Crichton.
Oh, this is stirring stuff from South Sydney. So, Tom's a minute 50 away and Milne's 30 seconds behind him. Tass breaks over the Roosters' 20-metre line. South control the ball here and get a repeat set. They'll get their full complement back. Having scored one try against none. Amazing. Totola. 10 metres out. Well, he's still able to catch that. And then Walker switches the point of attack and it comes back to Murray. It's exactly where they were tackled on the previous play. Cook, Totola, one-on-one with Crichton. Watson's on the field too for the Roosters. Ball played back to Cook. Then to Cam Murray, then to Cody Walker, dinks it through, and it's taken by Nguama. Was there a bobble? To knock back.
What happened there?
Well, they were in a tangle, but the referees ruled that Latrell was the main protagonist.
Latrell thought he had the ball.
He had no choice, Ashley Klein, to penalise Latrell Mitchell. He wouldn't let go of Nguama.
20 seconds till Burgess is back on the field. 50 for Milne.
Butcher. Lammed into the Allianz turf, 5 short of the halfway line. Here's Siwa Taukeaho. He's off to Catalans next year, so again, another one of these Roosters who could be turning out for the club for the last time. They head out wide, and there's not too many South jumpers out there. Hutchison running. Hutchison up against Mitchell. There's only ever one winner there.
Big play.
Latrell's trying to tackle him into a stand.
That's a big play. Latrell Mitchell. Hutchison striding down the sideline. Mitchell comes across, ball and all tackle.
He wanted to pick him up and throw him into the ground.
There's a 3-man overlap on the left-hand side. Hutchison finds some space, and then Mitchell comes across, ball and all.
Well, they're back. We're 13 on 13. That is enormous from South Sydney.
The drama, the opening 29 minutes.
Absolutely scintillating.
These teams play every weekend. That'd be nice.
Well, only one of them's going to be playing next week. Here goes Tass. Wherever you're watching us here on Nine's Wide World of Sports, if you're not enjoying this, you need to check yourself for a pulse, because this is as good as rugby league gets. South Sydney with 21 premierships to their name against the Roosters with 15. Two of our sport's iconic clubs. And Ilias, who's recommitted with the club until the end of 2025, bangs it high to Tupou, and Campbell Graham has chased every kick so far today. Emma?
Matt, this is massive, as if we hadn't seen enough in this game already. The Roosters bench were told James Tedesco was okay. Now they've come back out and said he's showing more symptoms. James Tedesco is gone. We'll go and try and get more info as to exactly what symptoms he was displaying, but James Tedesco out.
That's a huge story. Can we jam any more into the first half? There's still 9.5 minutes to go. Extraordinary. You reckon this is an audition for Joseph Swali'i? He's chasing after a Kiri kick. He's really motoring Swali'i. Oh, Latrell had to hold his nerve, and he did.
Yeah, he just couldn't get there in time. He was about a metre behind where he needed to be. And the Roosters, they can do the young man a favour here. They just need to hold the football.
Taukeaho, I think he gets hold of Latrell. See if this one's high, Bill. Yeah, it's up around the chops. Freddie.
Well, they were hoping to get a penalty because Latrell Mitchell put the ball on the ground before the ref's whistle was blown. He's got a penalty.
Freddie, you played in some of these games. Have you seen a game between these two with so much drama?
Well, there's been drama since 1908, so to be fair, this has been going on forever. But during my period, the teams weren't as competitive, but we're hitting a sweet spot right now.
Yeah. Keon Koloamatangi. Oh, the tough stuff doesn't worry him. What a battle. Crichton and Koloamatangi. Inside the Roosters half now. They're setting up for a big left-hand side shift here. Latrell's coming over. Burgess takes it straight and hard. Oh, Crichton's out cold.
Wow.
More drama. And that's good to see Murray and Cook come to the aid of their New South Wales teammate.
They've been going after Tom Burgess all day. From Tom's first carry, they've had him in their sights. And Angus Crichton, he lines him up on this occasion and comes off second best. Oh, just gets the point of the shoulder. Right on the chin. Freddie, have you got your boots?
No, but I'm looking over to me right Negan Butcher's there, so I feel safe at the moment.
Cheek. Well, Angus is off, that's no surprise. And Tedesco gone for the game. Crichton very despondent. Souths 20 outs and hunting up again. Ilias. Gang tackled. Hutchison in there with Radley. Egan Butcher's on the ground for Crichton. The ball goes to Burgess. He's ripping and tearing. Last tackle now. Cody Walker. Walker into the line. Short pass arrow. Brilliant tackle. Sam Walker around the legs and Butcher up the top. Well, Jason Demetriou in his first final as a coach has prepared this team so well this week. He's got a big halftime speech coming up against one of the modern game's great coaches in Trent Robinson. Tradesman, like run there by Siwa Takeaho. Now Verrills sends it to Keary. Oh, lovely tap on. It finds Tupou. Tupou racing away. Mitchell's lining him up. And Mitchell makes a great tackle around the bootlaces.
He had Victor Radley on his left.
It's the last play now. It goes to Sam Walker. Walker with a kick and chase. He got dragged slightly. And Tass was so patient.
And Daniel Tupou, he made the line break. Victor Radley was on his inside, then went to his outside. There was an opportunity. He took on Latrell, and they hang on the Bunnies.
That was Mill as opposed to Tass. He let it bump over the back, and now Souths with a 7-tackle set. Oh, shot! Johnston ironed out. Arrow a bit slow to his feet. Cook goes for a scamper. What a game. Walker kicks towards Kevin Aguama's wing, and Momorovsky played a security guard there. Kept the chasers at bay. There goes Swally in, he's dumped. Good tackle.
Sello.
Well, Andrew, there's no Tedesco and there's no Joey Manu. They haven't faced this situation all season.
Yeah, someone's really got a lift in their absence. Keary, he's done some nice things down the short sides on that left side of the field.
Walker with a talk. It's going to roll close enough to the goal line. And Johnston, great kick chase. Graham runs back and he's crunched by Watson and Verrills as well. Now for Tano Milne in his first final. We'll be remembering this one. Tom Burgess with a strong run. Held by Radley within 14 of the halfway line. Cook down a right-hand short side. Kalamatangi, nice pass back to Ilias, who was backing up.
Nice skill. Kalamatangi.
Cody Walker with a high kick towards Nguama's wing. He takes it solidly.
Great tackle, Jaiara.
Now Walker racing from dummy half and back to Swali'i.
He's looking dangerous, Suali'i.
Yeah.
Wait till he finds his feet in the middle of the field. Get him on some plays in and around Keary.
For a high shot on Connor Watson. No penalty. Here's Egan Butcher this time. Squeezes a pass out the back. Verrills picks it up on the bounce. He's going to go left to Watson, who's so dangerous with his footwork, and he Gets a backhanded pass away now to Walker, who stops. Just a bit of Munster about that one. Try and put the defence to sleep and take off again. Now Keary steps up and a kick towards Tane Milne, and Milne's got a tough chance. Oh, took that really well under pressure, and enormous pressure with Tupou bearing down. Now Campbell Graham. Nice ball.
Oh,
Tupou's down.
Tupou, is that the groin?
That's it, he's gone.
Yeah, he's gone. He's grabbing at that groin. He can hardly walk. You can see how.
He's trying to get back. Now, they've got an overlap out here, South Sydney, although they go to Arrow. He's going to run back up the middle. Now, Tupou, he's no good.
No, no good.
They are nearly impossible to play with. You've got a tear in that groin. 40-20.
It's out of the full. A real chance for the Roosters now with just less than 2 minutes until half-time.
Yeah. You've got a tear in that groin through your core. You just have no strength whatsoever. See him hobbling back into position, Daniel Tupou. You can see him grabbing at that left groin.
I'll just quickly go to Brad down there. What are their options now with Tedesco off the field in terms of outside backs?
Well, I was just looking at the Roosters bench, and you got two front rowers, Lodge and Hargreaves.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking Nat Butcher's going to have to move out into the centres. Angus Crichton has done that the last couple of weeks when an outside back's been injured, but he's off.
Yeah.
Well, I think Connor Watson will probably move back out into the centres, and maybe Paul Momorowski will go to the wing. So have a little bit of flexibility there.
This would be a mighty performance. The Roosters could prevail here in the face of a crippling injury toll.
How's Angus going, Freddie? Have you found out anything there?
He hasn't come back out to the bench yet, but
Just hang on 1 sec. Here's Swaliti. He beat a tackle. Oh, he put the lovely pass around the corner, but it was Tane Milne in the way.
He's creating chances, Suoliti. He's got some brilliance. He could really break this game right open 30 seconds before half-time, but you just watch Suoliti in this second half.
There's been a lot of talk about his best position, Billy. You think fullback moving forward?
Well, I'm seeing a bit at the moment. He's creating chances, but he just can't ice them at the moment.
Kick on tackle 3, which will find touch.
Where do you want it?
Oh, gee, look at these players out here. They are absolutely exhausted after the most drama-charged and thrilling half of football, maybe of season 2022.
And look at the crowd, all on their feet.
Oh, the strongest team is going to prevail here. It's 12-8, the Rabbitohs over the Roosters, and Freddie.
Well, it is just 4 points the difference. South Sydney currently in the lead as we head into the second 40. So let's hear from the South Sydney coach, Jason Demetriou.
Jason Demetriou, how courageous was that, taking the lead down to 11 men?
Yeah, it was outstanding effort. Yeah, it's a finals game. It's full on out there, and there's some fatigue in both teams. But yeah, that was pretty special effort.
Such an epic battle. How do you close it out?
Yeah, we've got to start well at this half, get ourselves in the grind. We've got plenty of interchanges. We only used 2 through our middle forward, so we're going to be able to rotate that, and that'll be big in the back end.
All right, good luck.
All right, thank you.
Matt Thompson, back to you.
Thanks, Emma. Jason Demetriou's first win as an NRL coach was against the Roosters in round 3. Can he get the better of the mastermind, Trent Robinson, and notch the biggest win of his coaching career today? They are ahead by 4. And the second half is underway at a electric Allianz Stadium. What a venue. They have been treated to an afternoon of enormous drama.
Positioning, Connor Watson's gone to left centre. Tupou hasn't come back out. Momorowski's on the right wing.
And the Guama on the left wing, and if you're joining us late, Suoliti playing fullback because James Tedesco is gone for the game after failing an HIA. Here's Lachlan Ilias.
And Drew Hutchison's changed sides. There's some targets in the defensive line. You've got Sam Walker and Drew Hutchison defending.
Penalty, high tackle.
Burgess again.
Bounced up and the rim once.
Well, there's no backs in the Roosters team that are playing in the position that they started. That's incredible. That's a makeshift back line.
Emma, busy down there.
This is absolutely incredible. So Angus Crichton has now failed his HIA. Daniel Tupou has been officially ruled out with that groin injury. Of course, Teddy won't be back too. So the Roosters are down to one man on the bench for this second half.
And Taukiaho.
Well, he's gone. He's just failed his HIA by playing the ball.
Oh, dear, dear.
Oh no!
Now, how many head knocks have we had? Now, if they have three head knocks and players are ruled out for the game, they can activate an 18th man, which is Adam Kieran.
So Taukiaho
fails HIA.
Oh, it's a head clash.
Head clash with Sele.
And he plays the ball sideways. Sele knew there was a concern, and then stumbles away.
You can see his legs.
I hope Adam Kieran's ready to go, because.
If you watch the replay of that run, as soon as there's contact, you watch Taukiaho's legs. They just absolutely give way on him. Even before he hits the ground, you can see he's out. Watch his legs. Bang. And then he's normally got leg drive. Let the legs just stop. He's gone there.
Yeah.
So
Tedesco and Crichton have each failed HIAs. If they have one more than the 18th man.
So they're ruling this isn't an incorrect play the ball.
They're getting. Start warming up, Adam.
I hope he didn't have a tie before the game. He realised he was not in me.
How do you think Craig Fitzgibbon and the Sharks are feeling right now? Get into it, boys. Keep going.
They were working over themselves last night, but I don't know if it's
not like this.
Not like this.
Not like this.
If the Roosters can get through, I don't know who they'll have available next week. They've got to get through first. They've got to somehow close a 4-point gap, and all their main strike players are missing. Although this bloke can add a bit of strike.
Six again for
Six more on the last. Suoliti was the man. He didn't hear the call, Walker. He lost the ball anyway.
About this. Damien Cook's down. He caught the ball.
Oh no, Cook might be gone now.
Craig Fitzgibbon got voodoo dolls at home.
Well, it was sixth again. Sam Walker didn't hear the call. He goes down the short side, hooks it back to his halves partner. Damien Cook drops the ball. His right shoulder. Just watch his right shoulder. There. Oh. He grabs it straight away. Might be his left.
Well, he's waved the trainer away.
It looks okay.
How about that for a stroke of luck? Sam Walker's kicked it on the first tackle, and they get the ball back through a scrum feed, and Keary sends it to Watson. It's a forward pass.
Wow. Well, he had to take this ball himself, Luke Keary. They were shooting out the back at Suoliti. So the only other option was to give it to Connor Watson short. Ended up being a forward pass, but this is attacking with your defence. Just watch the Bunnies outside men here. Tane Milne, he shoots out of the line. And the only other option was to give it to Connor Watson, who unfortunately was in front.
Oh, that's where as a ball player, you got to dummy and take a bruise. You cannot just shift the ball onto someone else and mark that error down. That might be the error that takes all the air out of the Roosters.
The NRL Telstra Premiership Grand Final returns to Accor Stadium, Sydney for the men's and the women's on October 2. Be there to witness all the excitement live. NRL.com/tickets. Played by Hame Sele. Cook's all right. He sends a pass to Kaloamatangi. Connor Watson combining with Keary with the tackle. Now Tom Burgess straight at Victor Radley, who wrestles him to ground along with Berrells. Back to Sele. It's crunched by Maria Hargreaves. Ilias kicks it long, straight to Kevin Nguama. Runs into a strong shot by Burgess. Now Paul Momirovski has got a Premiership ring locked away at home, playing in the grand final with Penrith last year. Lodge now. Kalamatangi with Graham and Burgess, the defenders. He's 9 short of the halfway line. Maria Hargreaves, a kick now by Walker. It's a fourth tackle kick, and he finds open territory, and it bounces away from Mitchell. The last bounce favoured him though, and Latrell steams back.
It's one part of Latrell Mitchell's game that he can get caught out of position and just a little bit slow on his reaction time. There was space to that right-hand corner for the Roosters.
This by Campbell, great, and an offload. That is inspirational.
Listen to the roar.
Forever to get off Johnston there. Arrow now. Targets Walker, who does well with Radley. Just outside the 30 now. And they head to the right. Mitchell, the leading tackle breaker in the game. Cook for Murray. And it goes out now to Cody Walker, who sends it to Johnston. It's a try for Alex Johnston in the corner. And this gap is an imposing one now for Souths.
Yeah, well, as soon as Cody Walker got the ball off Cam Murray, he just assessed the situation to perfection. Beautiful ball playing by Cam Murray. He adds so much to this team with the football in hand. Cook gets out to the left, gets it to the ball playing Cam Murray. And then once Cody Walker gets the ball, Harvey Norman replay, just assesses the situation. And Alex Johnston, he's picked up a double.
Yeah, Cody Walker. No player in the comp understands space, how far to go into the line to commit defenders without going too far to crowd his outside men. And that time, he was just watching Momirovski and just watching and waiting for him to bite in and turn in from the wing. A lot of space created by Cam Murray. We'll just let it roll there. Let it roll, and then Cody Walker will get the ball, just let it roll, and we just pause it there. He gets into space, and he's watching Momirovski. He's watching him, waiting for him to bite in here, and let it roll. When he bites, bang, over the top. Great vision, great understanding. What a player.
It's a great combination they've got. Johnston and Cody Walker, there they are embracing. What a combination. You see Johnston accelerate onto the pass as Walker throws it.
That is a history-making try for Alex Johnston. His 30th of the year. He's done that twice in his career. No other player in Premiership history has done that twice. And Mitchell's kick is a beauty.
See the reaction of Latrell Mitchell after he kicked that goal. We talk about entertainment.
Oh, Nichols has been smashed here. He slipped over as he was arriving at the defence, but he's been clocked, and it might be on here. I think it might be about to boil over.
Well, he slips. I don't know what Matt Lodge is supposed to do. If you watch it in real time, he's set for a tackle, he gets his feet in position.
Guys, come on.
Greatest rivalry of all, so they hear that.
And Nichols will slip. But in that fraction of a second, his feet, his arms, his shoulders are going in to make the tackle. Oh, it just happens that quick. I don't know what he's supposed to do.
Well, he sort of missed him.
Well, he misses him anyway.
Yeah.
It looked spectacular.
It looked like he knocked him up on the Moore Park Road. So just on Johnston, 30 tries in a season twice. He's done it in back-to-back years. No one's ever scored 30 tries in 2 seasons, let alone back-to-back.
60 tries in 2 years.
Yeah, and he's now equal 5th on the all-time try-scoring list with Andrew Eddinghausen on 166. Take a monumental effort for the Roosters to get back into this one. They've won 8 in a row, Trent Robinson's team, but they are in a big hole right here. Now, I'm not sure, we haven't heard from Talkeaho's health just yet. And that's an important one because an 18th man activation is hinging on that.
Well, it looked like a head slam. Jared. Maria Hargreaves goes in aggressively with Burgess, and just watch. It's not this tackle. I think it's the next one. He hits his head here a little bit, but it's the next tackle.
I'm going to deal with
Jared Maria Hargreaves.
Yeah, he's getting
and
called out.
He head slams or has the elbow.
Burgess will come from the field because he stumbled after he played the ball.
Well, he may be in the bin here, Jared.
You don't react. All right, you basically slammed his head into the ground. You had the opportunity to reduce any force there and you haven't. You're on report and you're in the bin. That's a head slam there, okay? A lot of force there.
Yeah, Burgess is coming off too. This one here.
South fans are not pleased with the big dog. Tola goes on for Burgess. Keon Kaloamatangi.
Well, the Rabbits can put the Roosters to sleep here. There's still half an hour to go in this one, but it's a difficult time.
On Ilias. He's 18 metres out. He's saying there's a crusher tackle up with Ilias. I don't think Ashley Klein's buying it. While the Trell's arcing up at Keary.
He's fallen into the tackle. Guys,
He sort of came like this.
Well, Victor and Cam Murray are into it. I think they played a lot of junior footy against each other.
Cody's in there. Hang on. They're into it.
Whoa. Radley and Mitchell. And Walker.
Well, Victor Radley and Cam Murray were having words, and then Cody Walker came over, and I think it was Butcher.
take him back there, Dave. You'll play the ball.
Matt Butcher, and there it is.
Let's go. Take him back, Dave.
There is some feeling between these two teams.
Over here, guys.
And we're going to have a play the ball.
Radley out on Totola. 15 out, middle of the ground now. Cook goes away to Nichols. Running strongly, Mark Nichols. Stopped by Lodge and helped by Egan Butcher. Cook, Murray and Walker rolls it through. Arrow's there. Jai Arrow has scored a try. It might be the try that puts South through the week too.
Well, they just scored a try on the left-hand side by going over the top. So the Roosters' defence had to get up hard, and there was space in behind. And when you've got a crafty number 6 like Cody Walker, he can just find the space. Harvey Norman replay. This will look great. Again, from Cam Murray. Cody Walker just goes to the line, and Jai Arrow, he leads into the space. Beautifully weighted kick. And that might be the knockout blow.
They're in a mood, the Rabbits. They could well and truly put some points on here. This is going to get entertaining. Just get the feeling Cody Walker is going to get to work. Done well, Jai Arrow there not to drop the ball. Just watch when he gets his ball, Jai Arrow, going at speed. He actually lands on his head. Watch when he lands, boom, right on the melon. Must have a tough head.
Well, that's their side, isn't it, Joey? That left-hand side.
Oh, yeah.
And Cody Walker and gets down there, and Latrell ventures over there.
Stay behind!
Jai Arrow makes it 24-8. Oh, he's dropped the kickoff. Oh, and then Butcher comes through.
Shot clock's on.
to complete
Egan,
a tackle
let go of
there.
each other. Shot clock's on, guys. Let's go. Let's go. In the middle.
Brad, a sight anyone here would have noticed and won't forget was when South Sydney were walking back there, all the fans are on their feet, the flags were waving and the players were clapping the faithful.
Well, I think all the fans have used as much energy as the players today. Every single person here has thrown everything at this game. You just saw Siwa Takiaho packing into the scrum. Victor Radley actually came off for Takiaho to go on. I think Trent Robinson feels like he might need to cool down a little bit.
Well, I saw after the kick for goal, Victor ran at Latrell and they had words. After the kick for goal, he's fired up Victor.
Got to find a try and soon be fair to get mobile in the pursuit of this deficit. Takiaho, amazing recovery. Egan Butcher, good defence, Ilix.
He's a good defender.
Takiaho, Keary, dummies and runs it, they drag him down. Nichols and Arrow combining. Birrells, Walker, stops, props, tries to get through. A Harbour Bridge pass there for Connor Watson, who sees some space. Goes pretty quickly there to Toller and Murray. Strong tackle, 11 metres out. Ball goes to Takiaho, then to Keary, rolls it through. Brilliant kick, brilliant play. Now Butcher scores. The Roosters aren't going to die wondering.
Well, he's come to life this set, Luke Keary. He just had the first run of the game, his game, a couple of tackles earlier. And we saw a nice kick by Cody Walker down the other end of the field. Well, Luke Keary, he's returned serve. Harvey Norman replay. This will come up really well. He gets the ball out the back of shape. Takiaho back on the field. And just the weight on the kick. Doesn't kick it too far. And Nat Butcher, he gets the Roosters back in this one.
So Nat Butcher Butcher, who's played every game this year for the Roosters. He had that haul of 4 tries across the road at the cricket ground against the West Tigers. That's a crucial try. And this kick will bring it back within 2 converted tries, so it's important for Walker.
Well, they won't lay down, the Roosters. Everything's gone against them.
Than it was threatening to. The Roosters with a crucial try. There is a lot of time left on the clock. And Lodge now. Oh, what a run. Emma, what's the latest?
Tom Burgess has just failed his HIA, Matt, and because Jared Warrior-Hargreaves was sent to the bin for that shot, the Bunnies can activate their 18th man, and that is Michael Cheekham.
Hey, thanks, Emma. I might need a 19th man, the way things are going. Freddie?
Well, every point the Roosters have scored have been when they're down to 12 players. The one thing I noticed that last set of 6 is Suolii's been doing a lot of running side to side to side. They need to find a way to get him the ball.
Well, he's just positioned right in the ruck there as Walker kicks long. And the trial's going to allow Johnston to run back now, where Hutchison is down there to help make the tackle. So Souths had won 4 games in a row against the Roosters up until last week. And the Roosters broke that run. If things continue on this pattern, they're going to make it 5 wins out of the last 6 games in this famous derby.
Damien Cook has been replaced. I'll get Brad Fittler to check on that one.
Well, he had that shoulder knock earlier.
Billy's gone to dummy half.
Of course, he's back from COVID as well. Oh, it's going to be too long.
Yeah, great pressure from Luke Keary. He sprinted from marker and put pressure on Ilias. That forced the 7-tackle restart. I agree with Brad Fittler. They need to find a way to get Suoli'i into the game. He's just a little bit lost out in the middle of the field. That comes down to the responsibility of Luke Keary and Sam Walker. And just give him a bit of encouragement to go and play his game and get the footy.
Played by Watson. Here goes Siwa Taukeaho.
Bradley back on.
Just drunk a bit of Kool-Aid and back out there. Stop the fence there on a surging Nat Butcher. Walker wraps around the back. Kicks strategically in behind them. It's a nice kick. What they're going to get back. Campbell Graham now runs towards Nguama, who drags him down along with Keary. And now Ilias. Nice work down the short side. If you want to really show your support for your side, you can back your team with a custom Telstra fan banner. Telstra fan banner now is what you should look up to find out more about that.
Last tackle, Egan! Out of the way, Mark's great!
Totola plays it too hard. And Ilias. AFL style. Slowly, back he comes now, and accelerates as he gets to Nichols.
How about the way he surges?
Yeah,
the last 2 steps.
Sorry, Andrew. Nichols is saying there was a knee raised as he got to the defence.
Well, he's already had a warning off the NRL. We can get a replay of Joseph Suoli'i's kick return. The last 2-3 steps, he surges, he lifts that right knee into contact.
Oh.
Oh. That hits you where you don't want to be hit.
Well, they're close enough on the scoreboard, the Roosters. Cause some damage here. They've got good field position. This is where their key players need to come to life.
This would be one of the club's greatest ever wins if they could manage this.
Hargraves back.
Bradley. Good search. Plays it 31 out, middle of the ground now. Ball sent right to Maria Hargreaves. So that little break will allow him to get some oxygen back in the lungs. It's been one of those games. Out the back, Keary, nice hand to Butcher. Gee, did not catch that, Egan Butcher. Oh, he didn't. He bobbled it in the tackle into a south play. Whoa! Bradley's come racing in. He didn't drink enough Kool-Aid.
I think it's proper on here.
Bradley's come in like a tracer bullet.
Well, again, the Rabbitohs attacked with their defence. They had a fast-moving defensive line.
All right, so live, it's a penalty against Junior for pushing the head. Okay, and then I'm going to put Junior in the bin and Victor in the bin for running in and causing
Junior. What? Junior Totola.
Junior Totola, I
Victor
think he
runs in.
pushes someone in the head.
Yeah.
Nothing in it.
It's just too many melees.
If he sin bins in for this, honestly, it is an absolute farce.
Well,
right.
That's a sin bin because they're worried about what's going to happen.
Cam!
Freddie.
Well, Ashley Klein's already notified him that he's going to sin bin to Tyler and also Victor.
Junior!
So they'll both go.
I got the control. All right. So look, it was a knock on by Egan, right? But you've taken that out of my hands here. Yeah, we have massive control issues, but you're going to go to the bin now. Okay, pushing in the head. The head of the opponent.
Now we're on the verge of a premiership record here, boys. Now let's see what he says about Radley. The records keep on tumbling here.
I get that, but right.
I didn't do any palming, I just grabbed his shirt, that's all.
No, but you've run in, right? So you've escalated all that, okay?
You wouldn't have seen it unless I
Yeah, but you need to, I did see it though. So you need to let me deal with it. You're on the bin as well.
So that's 6 sin bins for the game, gentlemen. It's a record. A premiership record. We've never had 6 sin bins in one game until today.
Laughable. Absolutely laughable. Totola comes in. It's not even he just sort of pats him on the head.
Well, this will open up the game a little bit. 12 on 12.
Victor comes in and pushes him. Because God forbid if you throw a punch. What a joke.
You see why Taukeiaho. Oh, the Roosters are close enough if they're good enough. Don't write them off in this derby. Keary. And now Hutchison, he tries to squeeze through there. One more try and Souths are really nervous.
He's got to get the kid the ball.
6 again. Offside on tackle 3. Nine metres out now. Here's Sonny E. He went looking for the ball, Billy. And they drag him back.
He's got to connect with his key players.
He was in the heavy traffic there, wasn't he? Taukeiaho. Ball goes through the hands now. Keary out to Egan Butcher.
Ilias again.
Brilliant defence. Billy there too to help. Lee Hargreaves threatened to pass, does in the end. Dragged a couple of defenders in. Now Taukeiaho across the field one way, comes back the other. Hame Sele combining with Michael Cheekham in 21, the 18th man who's on the ground for South Sydney. Now Keary, now Maria Hargreaves, good defence. They haven't asked any questions out wide on the edge yet on this set. It'll, oh no, Verrills has knocked it on at dummy half.
Double attempt. Double attempt.
No. Lost ball. I've ruled lost ball.
No, it wasn't Verrills, it was a bad play of the ball. No, he knew a chance went begging there, Sam Verrills. What an afternoon. 24-14.
Please stay down, otherwise I'll penalise you.
That's what I was going to ask you. What's it to? Can I have a genuine attempt?
After the hookers are struck for it when it's in.
Oh, they're hitting as hard now as they were at the start of the game. There's Cheekamp. Verrills and Butcher, the main tacklers there now. Havili. Away to Hamo Sele.
He's been strong, Sele. Defensively, some big shots on him.
Dan Murray now. 10 short of halfway. Lower Matangi. Good defence, Butcher. He was aiming his run towards Keary, but he wasn't able to get there at full throttle. Now Ilias. Taken by Suwali'i, and here he is. He surges, and he's puts a little jink on that time. Oh, he's done a driven good defence. Graham and Cody Walker. Now Maria Hargreaves has come for another spell, and on the field goes Lodge again. Whoa, there's a good shot of Naguama. Sele as well.
Sele again.
Paul Momorowski with a pass to Hutchison. The winner will play Cronulla for a spot in the grand final qualifier. Milne with a high shot.
They won't like this.
Oh, Connor Watson's arcing up, and Kevin Naguama's playing peacemaker.
Well, he's been rushing all night, Tane Milne. He's made a few good decisions, and this was a good one. He just needed to lower his target just a little bit high. Bunker will have a look at it and see if there's any direct contact with the head and how forceful it is.
It's not going to be 7 sin bin, is it?
Well, it will be. They don't call them out for no reason.
One-on-one careless. You had the opportunity to hit anywhere and you made contact with the head.
Oh, he's got again.
Is that 7?
Yeah, and that's Tane Milne twice, and Victor Radley's been binned twice as well.
Well, this is a great opportunity for the Roosters. 12 on 11. There's going to be a lot of space out there. Their last set down this end of the field wasn't very creative. And Luke Keary really needs to take control here. You've got Sam Walker in his first finals game. Suwali'i at fullback.
That's a record that we don't want to see matched. But the Roosters are alive here now. Play to Verrills, ball goes to Lodge, and out to Luke Keary, and now Joseph Suwali'i nearly through a hole. It's Ilias down low with an important tackle with Graham. Lodge to Tapiaho, he's got Walker there, side to side from the Roosters, and Hutchison's going to straighten it up, and he's tackled really strong.
Good defence.
Tapiaho tries to do it himself, but he's pulled up 3 short of the goal line now. Ball to Walker, now out to Keary. Keary with a Harbour Bridge ball, Naguama's unmarked, Naguama back in field. What about the scrapping defence by South to deny a try?
Wow, great desperation, South Sydney.
He gets caught up with all the scramble.
Was it Latrell?
And Naguama surging for the line, ends up in an awkward position, gets his neck.
Latrell's still down. He's still on the ground, rolling around, holding ribs, I think. He's back to his feet now. That's incredible defence. They saved a try on the left-hand side of the field, and then the Roosters ran the ball on the last, and they all scrambled across to the right.
This is going to be a long 13 and a half minutes for both clubs. Koloamatangi with a brave run. Now Selle. Good meters. He's played with real intensity off the bench, aren't they, Selle? And Murray, oh. The referee says it wasn't high. His head buckled back. Oh, Elias has dumped. It's no penalty. Walker's kick finds Suoli on the full end. Momirovski does well to handle it. He's running backwards across the ground, and he beats one tackle. Oh, gee, that looked like he got in a dangerous position on that tackle.
Well, if the Roosters can get one, I just get the feeling that that'll re-energise them and they'll be running downhill. They've got to find this one try.
Inspired defence, though, from South Sydney. This is the second time in the game they've been down to 11 players. Here's Suoli'i now. Cody Walker. He uses all his experience to bring him down there.
So that was better. Walker to Keary, Keary to Suoli'i. Three got to get together.
This is pressure on Mitchell. It's easy. Verrills tries to manhandle him.
Oh,
there's a drop ball in there, and Verrills gets the dividend for his effort.
Wow, just hold this moment. 11 and a half minutes to go. There's a captain's challenge.
Okay, Grant, we're coming up to tackle one.
This will be a big result.
Captain's challenge from South, disputing that they've lost the ball after the held call.
Well, it's only got to briefly touch an opponent if the ball comes loose.
The ball's lost.
Oh, it's there.
There's a loose carry from Latrell Mitchell. The challenge is unsuccessful.
Okay. This is the Roosters' opportunity. So it'll be a scrum in the middle of the field.
Yeah, scrum over on the 20.
They're going to put it on the 20.
Yes, Freddie.
Yeah, good pressure there from a couple of their little blokes, Sam Verrills, Egan Butcher. When Ashley Klein went to the video ref, he went up there saying, did he drop the ball after he said held? He knew he dropped the ball, but he thought he might have done it after he actually said held, which would have meant he'd get to play the ball.
Well, a game that will be spoken about for decades to come, this one, and what would bookend it would be a Roosters comeback against the odds. We've had everything else. The tackle made here by Havili on Momirovski. Now Lodge gets it out the back. Ball to Verrills. Now to Keary. Out to Egan Butcher. Lachlan Ilias has made, feels like 100 good tackles. The ball goes away out to Nguama. Forward pass.
Well, there's overlaps everywhere, but the Roosters just can't get the ball there clean enough.
Okay, shot clock on when you want it.
Nguama was open.
In the middle, let's go. Let's go, shot clock's on.
Sam Walker throws the pass. It goes off Watson.
the game has lived up to the billing. Oh, cheek hand, he bumped away from Lodge. There goes Jai Arrow. Now, haven't seen Damien Cook re-emerge yet. Here comes Victor. Anyone been sitting in 3 times in a game, David? He's a prime candidate. The mood is in Victor Radley. Here's Tass. Here's Johnston, the speed machine. Johnston down the wing. He kicks ahead. He kicked it into a Rooster.
Look at how
Rolling
fast
in,
he
it's
is.
out by Joseph.
He had
Play the
no
ball.
room then.
Play the ball
Put
in
the
the middle.
afterburners on.
He was looking for Walker down the middle too.
How fast he is.
Okay, Grant, we have a captain's challenge from the Roosters. They're disputing that the ball was not played out by Joseph Suwali. It's a charge down there, rising from the boot.
Initially, the ball is not played out by the Roosters.
Yeah, I don't know if he's played at that.
But then his hands go. He doesn't play at it, but then he has a second grab with his hands. Stops there, it doesn't play, but then
The ball is kicked into Joseph Suwalihi.
and then he has a go there with his hands.
The ball then goes into touch. The
I'm
ball
not
is
sure.
not played at. The challenge is successful.
It's going to be a play the ball.
They've
you want
left
to play
the door ajar.
Play the ball in the middle, Roosters to play the ball. Back 10.
Didn't he burn Momorowski? And Cody Walker was on his own down the middle of the field. If he could get that ball back on the inside, it was try time.
Up Jam! Mark straight!
Time's ticking away on the Roosters now. He's lost the ball leg and Butcher. That's made it infinitely harder.
Move now! Up now, Luke!
Tola and Victor are back on. Hopefully Victor has been meditating in there and settled down. No chance.
The Bunnies can throw the knockout punch here. Gee, Arrows work manfully today. 5 metres short of the Roosters line. Are they about to book their ticket to week 2? Walker, Tass, dummies, scores. Souths are into week 2. The Roosters season is done.
And Drew Hutchison tries to solve the problem all on his own. And if you're playing against a magician like Cody Walker, you cannot show your cards too early. Harvey Norman replay. Hutchison flies out of the line. And for Cody Walker, it is just like shell and tease. And they're off and running, the Bunnies.
What a masterclass on the left-hand side of the field from Cody Walker today. He's hit Alex Johnston in a looping pass to score a try, and he put one on the foot for Jai Arrow. Now he's threaded the needle for Isaiah Tass to put the game to sleep.
A try for Tass in his maiden finals appearance. Cody Walker has had a hand in all of South Sydney's tries today.
Brilliant. He's a brilliant player.
Well, he's one of the rare players who reacts to the defence. He doesn't premeditate. He gets the ball in 2 hands and he waves that ball around like a magic wand. And he watches defenders and he watches them. And then they show their cards and then he reacts. 99 times out of 100, he takes the right options. You reckon he's happy? He said it before, is the closest thing I've seen to Cliff Lyons as a player. And that is the ultimate rap you can give any ball player. A magician.
You think he only came into NRL football as a 26-year-old? There was a point there where rugby league mightn't have been treated to Cody Walker. boy, we're much better for it, as is this mighty South Sydney club. Latrell is trying to straighten it, and he's done it beautifully.
Stay behind.
Walker goes short. Not short enough. Well, Brad Fittler, this game will not be forgotten by anyone that was here, or I'm sure anyone watching at home. This has been sporting theatre at its best, hasn't it?
Yeah, well, on the field has been quite incredible, but I've got to say, off the field, the energy off the field, I think Latrell lit the fuse during the week, and I've got to say the crowd has not stopped for 1 second supporting their team and handing out punishment when they could. It's been an incredible afternoon.
Cody, play the ball.
At an incredible venue, almost 40,000 here to watch it. Murray now, Murray pulls through them, Murray wants support, Victor Toller's there, he couldn't handle it.
Toller couldn't believe it.
Neither could Cam Murray. Not you. What are you doing here? Well, both these coaches are going to have to be at their best. And I speak of Jason Demetriou and Craig Fitzgibbon because their respective teams have played in Rugby League wars this weekend. The game last evening in Cronulla, which went to extra time, and then Golden Point. And Billy, this one has featured physicality like we rarely see.
I can't remember a game like this. High drama, some great tries, and it's just extended the rivalry between these two clubs. This will be the last game for the Roosters.
Oh, how long do we have to wait till our Taylor Grand Final against each other? Could you imagine that?
Well, it's felt like one today.
Well, if they play a grand final, you might have to get a UFC referee there.
Good ball. Suali'i can't step away from them. It's an excellent last line tackle. Mitchell and Ilias. Walker over to Luke Keary and sends it to Verrills, and a tap on now. That's a lovely bit of work, and a kick to the in goal, and Momorowski's trying to get through, but he can't.
Well, this is great work by Alex Johnston. Now, we all talk about his try-scoring feats, but a great defensive play here. He's on the end of the line, and they've been rushing all night. He shoots out of the line. Just watch Alex Johnston at the top of your screen. He puts the pressure on Drew Hutchison there and keeps his feet moving, gets back in the defensive line. Momorowski puts it on the foot, and he's back there to save the try.
Shell goes short. He's nailed the distance. The Roosters have won the ball back. A word from you, Andrew, on Lachlan Ilias. I know you're a fan of the young man. This might be the making of him today.
Oh, I'm a big fan. He's built his game. Every game I've seen him, he's improved different aspects of his game. Defensively, he'll be one of the best defensive halfbacks in the competition. His ball playing is improving, his kicking. The next step is his running game. And just re-signed too, I think, isn't he?
End of 2025.
Great signing.
He seems like a level-headed young man. A lot of humility about him.
Hargreaves has dropped it in front of the South Sydney fans at the northern end of the ground. They've given him a hell of a roasting.
And him and Latrell go at it again. Cody Walker.
Job done.
And have a warm shower, Cody.
That's the first bit of football Cody Walker's missed all season. He's got an early mark. 3 minutes to go in this match. He's played every minute. of every game this year for the Rabbitohs.
And Cook hasn't been required after he was replaced early in the second half either. Well, Joey Manu. James Tedesco is regarded as the best player in the world, and Manu, on form this year, isn't far behind him, and the Roosters have done this without both of them. Tedesco ruled out because of a head knock in the first half of the game. Naguama with a bit of quick thinking there to knock it back, and then he fires the ball to Swali'i.
He has got superstar qualities, hasn't he?
Yeah, we've seen a glimpse of what's to come in his career. He's got a bit of development to do with the football, but I'll tell you what, on his feet, he's got great awareness in and around space.
We'll be taking you straight to 9 News at the completion of the football here. It's gone for a long time. We've had a lot of stoppage, but it's the sort of afternoon that you wish would never end in some respects. Naguama dives on it out there.
There's the matchups next week. The Eels Raiders, and the Eels bounce back. And the Raiders, what about their performance against the Storm? Look at that.
What a sight.
Well, the interesting thing about the two matchups next week is you've got a team going into it that have won and that are up and about, and the other team, well, they've got to regroup off a loss. Parramatta going down to Penrith, and the Sharks in that narrow defeat to the Cowboys last night.
This is the second time in a decade that the Roosters have failed to advance past week 1 of the finals.
Oh, they've been so brave. Really, with the injuries and what happened at half-time with the players going off, the players out of position. For a while there, I thought the Rabbits were going to put 50 on them. Showed their qualities.
And Siwa Taukei'aho's time as a Rooster has come to an end. He'll head off to the UK Super League, and Sam Verrills to the Titans. So a couple of mainstays of the club playing their last moments as Roosters now, and Naguama is back there. He's going to try to get back. Good effort. Naguama wrapped up. Well, next week is going to be special once again. This is the best opening weekend of finals probably ever. The football has been out of this world. Souths have knocked the Roosters out. We'll see Latrell again next week. Full time, South Sydney 30, Roosters 14. Here's 9 News.